Hi, my Central Scorpios, and welcome back to my channel, the Zodiac Love Tarot. I am Jennifer Winters, author of the ZodiacLoveCode.com series and also Venus Unleashed. If you didn't get an opportunity to check out your video for November of 2019, just make sure that at some point you do take a look at that because those messages are ready for you when you're ready. And I do believe that when you finally do see them, it's probably the message that you were looking for. And if it doesn't resonate now, there's always a lesson to be learned that you can carry on with you throughout your life. And so for this December 2019 reading, I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to do a spread for you that's called Under Your Nose spread. And if you're new to my channel and you don't know much about me, I am a sextilenium Libra, meaning that when I was born, I had a whole bunch of planets in my sign of Libra, and that basically makes me feel like I was pretty much born to bring love to the world. I feel like that's how I transmit a lot of energy into the universe, and I also feel a lot of energy from the cosmic consciousness. And the reason that happens is because I do have a lot of energy in my 12th house. So sometimes the weight of the world, I can even feel it, but mostly I feel energies. I can already feel energy coming from you tonight, Scorpio. And it's a relatively good energy that I'm feeling right now. I think last month, we had to basically sort of root out a lot of distrust issues, and now I feel like you feel a little more trusting now, which is really good. So what I'm going to do is just dig a little bit deeper, and for the month of December 2019 going into January 2020, what I want to do is kind of show you something it's like almost a power that you would be able to possess after seeing this reading or hearing this reading. And what it has to do with is like sort of ancient secrets and techniques in order for you to find out things that are like hidden right under your nose that you didn't know would be an opportunity or some sort of power that you might have. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take you down to the cards, and we're going to start this new spread. And if you haven't seen my channel, I do work with an astrology deck, so there's a lot of Greek mythology and constellations and astrology symbols, so I'll interpret those as I go, okay? So for now, I'm just going to at least get a good shuffle in and get some more Scorpio energy into the cards, and I can already feel that the energy is a lot more positive for this month. Like there's a lot of hope. I feel hope. I feel like just a refreshing sort of feeling coming from you, Scorpio, which is very good. I'm glad that some of those distrust issues have been worked out. And again, if you haven't seen that message from last month about the trusting issues and why you may have them, you want to check that out and go back into the November reading. All right, so Scorpio, let's get down to the cards, shall we? I'm going to move this. We're going to go down. Okay, So let's assume that some wisdom that you actually need is just hiding right in front of you, and you really don't know, that there is this hidden wisdom out there. And so it's just like something that you've missed. And being a Scorpio, a lot of times there's hidden messages, and it's indicative of your sign, is that there's this deep hidden message that is just waiting for you to figure out on your own using your own instincts. But sometimes your instincts can be clouded, definitely by just life itself and being distracted. So you don't really want to allow yourself to not see this hidden truth that's in your life. So we're going to answer some questions and try to expose some hidden truths, okay? So we're going to start here with card number 1, and then 2 is going to be here, and 3 is here. Again, this is a spread called Under Your Nose spread. So what is hidden like right under your nose? And this is going to be card 4 and 5. and this is going to be 6 down here, and then we're going to lastly have 7, okay? All right, so the first card, you and I are sitting across from each other right here. So some of these cards may be in reverse for you, and I'll let you know. So the first card that we have is going to answer the question of what is right in front of you that you might be missing. It's sort of like that question where you can't see the forest from the trees, but there is some hidden message out there that you need to uncover to like expand your view of your consciousness and also expand your wisdom and your truth. And, you know, if you do this, this could create a big opportunity for you going in 2020, okay? So let's see, what is right in front of you? Okay, look at that. We have the Pisces card, which is upside down for you, and it is the moon, and the moon has these Pisces symbols, and if you could see, that's a beautiful card, and it has a lot of Neptune energy there, and Neptune has, you know, a lot to do with delusion and deception, and also, you know, there could be some like addictions or something like that that you might be dealing with. And it may not be what you typically think of as addictions, like, you know, gambling or something of that nature, but like addictions to things that don't serve you somehow. And that could be just some sort of frame of mind as well that you have that's creating a disillusionment. So basically what this card is telling me, that what is right in front of you is this Pisces energy of where you need to step back and you need to reflect and you need to find out what this disillusionment is, or what this addiction is, or these thoughts or these things that don't serve you anymore. And also this card has a lot to do with basically sensitivities and things like that. So maybe this thing that you're holding on to that's creating this disillusion, or even maybe an addiction, is something that's causing some emotional pain, or this particular thought pattern is attached to a bunch of emotions. So that's what's right in front of you, is that there's just something here that you probably need to let go of, that's a disillusionment that's attached to your feelings. It could be an addiction or a negative thought, or just something that doesn't serve you, okay, Scorpio? So let's find out some more, okay, because that's what's right in front of you. Something needs to be fixed, especially with this card being upside down. It means we need to fix something, okay? All right, now this next card is, how do I cultivate hidden truths? So basically, it's like, how do you cultivate, but first you have to expose, and that's what we're going to do right now. Is we're going to take this card and we're going to expose a hidden truth, and then we're going to find out how you can cultivate that hidden truth, okay? So we'll turn this one over. All right, and this is upside down for you too, and this is the cardinal air, okay? So, you know, this is also the King of Swords. Now, this particular spread, I know that this spread is actually, the card that's indicative of this spread is actually the King of Swords. So, you know, this is the crazy thing about astrology and the tarot cards and these secrets. It's just like, look at this deck, how it just presented the card that symbolizes this entire spread. And this card, it has the capacity for, like, when you're the King of Swords, you have the capacity for reaching a large audience, and then also sitting in, you know, a seat of power, and you're a well-educated scholar when you see this card right here. It's like, so that this is an upside down for you. So what this is telling me is that to uncover hidden truths and to cultivate them, you need to educate yourself. You need to, you know, stand in your power. You need to use this sword here to clarify things for yourself, because this is an air sign as well. It's cardinal air. And we talk about cardinal air, we initiate things, and we have this Libra energy here as well, and also this Venus energy. So this card is telling me that you need to basically educate yourself, to cover these hidden truths and also be able to clarify them using this sword. You need to be able to communicate them. And also, whenever you have these ideas, you need to have this Libra, this balanced energy coming out of this whole education, because when we educate ourselves, what we're really doing is we're learning how to balance things. We're learning how to discern between the things we can change and the things that we can't change. Okay, and that's what this card is telling you. And if it's upside down right now, you may be stuck in a pattern where you find yourself off balance, or where you haven't spent a lot of time on the issues that are important, things that you need to bring to light, okay, things that really need to be exposed. And if you're not sort of educating yourself and digging deep, these things can remain hidden, okay? So that's a very good card. It's the card that symbolizes this spread, okay? So that's, you know, amazing that this would come up. I feel this energy like crazy right now. All right. So the next card is going to be, what limiting belief must you release? So here's this card was already telling me there's some sort of hidden belief or hidden addiction or something holding you back, some thoughts that don't serve you. And so now we're coming over here and finding out what that is. And this is unbelievable how this is going to be able to just give you the answer without you having to sit there and, you know, wonder about it, because that's what this does. This spread does, is it uncovers these hidden, you know, these hidden things and that are right under your nose, basically. So let's turn it over. Oh, okay. And this card is upright for you. And this is the Strength card. Okay. So what limiting belief must you release? And this card is upright for you. So the limiting belief that you must release is this belief that you're not strong enough to do things. That's the thing that you have to get rid of, or that you don't have the talent or the power or the popularity or the self-identity to basically, you know, accomplish the things that you need to accomplish. And here, you know, we have this Leo energy, and this it's saying to me that as with Leo energy, that you have to have courage to do the things that you need to do. So that's wonderful. This is the truth that's hiding behind everything, is that you don't feel strong enough right now, Scorpio. So going into 2020, we really need to figure this out. You've got to get stronger, okay? All right, or at least believe that you're stronger, because if you don't believe it, then these things aren't going to happen for you. You're never going to be sitting here like you're supposed to. Okay, and now we're going to move on to, are you willing to change? You know, and that's going to be this card right here. Are you willing to change? Let's find out. Okay, so this card is upside down for you, and this is the era. And what this is basically a sacrificing altar. Okay, and then we have some Sagittarius energy here. We have some Mars energy, and then we also have the Eight of Wands. Now this was upside down for you. And for the Eight of Wands, that would mean that there's frustrations and problems and delays. Things are getting in the way. So with this card being upside down for you, this tells me that if I hadn't done this reading for you, that you would not be able to make the sacrifices that you need to make this coming up year to get things right for yourself finally, to use your strengths to make it through some challenging situations, or get rid of these beliefs that don't serve you. And so where you want to be is, you want to be right here. You want to actually be educated and balanced and knowing what's right and wrong for you, what you can and can't change. And so with this card having been upside down, it tells me that you might have been on the wrong track. You weren't willing to change. Not maybe that you weren't willing to change, but you could have not even known that you needed to believe in yourself more. Like, you may think, oh, I do believe in myself, but how many patterns do you notice that go against the grain of actually believing in yourself? So this card tells me that you definitely are going to have to be willing to change and root out the problems that don't serve you, and believe in yourself more. You have to really be strong and stand up, okay? All right, so this next card is, what would I embrace if I allowed myself to? So what would you embrace if you allowed yourself to? So that's going to be this card right here. All right, so this card is upside down for you, but it's the Hercules card, and it's also the Six of Cups. Now with the Six of Cups, this is telling me, and oh look, your Scorpio energy. So you need to embrace your own energy, that's for sure. And you need to, like, you see the moon here in the corner, you need to let go of secrets or things that you feel you need to keep secret because it's not serving you. Or if you're being a very private person, you may want to think about letting other people in a little bit more, because it may, bring a lot more enjoyment to your life, and you're really going to be embracing this Scorpio energy. This is your own energy. And with Hercules, he's the one who went through the 12 labors and he came out victorious on the other side. So this is what you would embrace if you could, right? If you just allowed yourself, you could be like Hercules, all right? And that's a wonderful, wonderful card to have. And let's see what else. There's the Six of Cups here. So it's telling me that in order for you to do this, you need to stop living in the past, because this card was upside down. So you have to stop living in the past in order to reach this potential, okay? And this is your true potential right here. All right. Now this next card is going to be, can I look at myself and see what the universe sees? Ooh, I like that. So can you look at yourself and see what the universe sees? Well, obviously the universe sees this for you, which is your Scorpion energy. And it also sees you victorious. That's what the universe sees. And then also it sees your true strength. And it also sees that you're capable of being this smart badass, basically. And that you're also capable of reflection and finding out, like, these deep, dark, hidden secrets that need to be exposed. And you're also willing to sacrifice to get there. So let's just see, can you look at yourself and see what the universe sees? Well, we already see what the universe sees, so can you see it? So let's turn it over and find out. It's fixed fire, the Queen of Wands. This tells me that right now you can envision yourself the way the universe sees you. I feel like right now you're on fire. You're basically saying, yeah, I needed this message. This is very good for me. Going into 2020, I'm going to kick some ass. That's what I see right here. And that's amazing, this fixed fire, which tells me that with it being fixed, that you're going to be able to maintain this fire. You're going to be able to maintain it. So yes, that's an awesome card. Okay, now this next one is, what possibility exists that I can't possibly imagine or comprehend at this moment? So here's a possibility that you can't even imagine or comprehend. Something good for you, right? Something amazing that just is probably, you can't even comprehend it, right? That's what it's saying. So let's take a look. Oh my gosh, you got the Fool card and you got Uranus on your side. This is something you can't comprehend. All right. It's basically saying that there is an opportunity for you to take a leap of faith, and that whatever, endeavor that you decide to embark on, which is going to be something new for you, especially in 2020, you're going to have all of this Uranus energy that's going to basically, how can I explain it? Uranus sort of gives you all of the gifts and energy and capabilities and everything that you need. You see, here you're leaping and taking a leap of faith, but you have this, just basically omnipresent deity just giving you all of this strength and ability and capabilities and all of that. So it's just saying that whatever you do, whatever you want to do, there's a possibility, and the possibility of doing it is completely within your grasp, and you have all this backing in your corner. So you're just unstoppable. unstoppable. So what kind of situation could this be? What would it be? And what you possibly don't like, it's probably a new business idea that you've been that you don't even know about yet. Not that you've been thinking about, but that you don't even know about yet. And it also could be something completely outside of the box that, you know, it could be ability to write a new book, or it could be an ability to be on a show or do a commercial, or just something super incredible that you didn't realize was going to come your way. But then when you know, take this leap of faith and you use your strength, and, you know, you have your natural Scorpion Hercules power here, and this knowledge that you're going to bring to the table, and this sacrifice, it means that you're definitely going to make it, and you're going to maintain all this energy as well. So that was awesome. That was such a good spread. I feel like something really important in 2020 is going to happen, and you're going to take this leap of faith, but you're going to have all of this backing. You know, it's almost just like, you know, the universe is saying that we got you. Whatever it is that's coming your way, this thing you can't comprehend or even imagine that's about to happen, it's going to be something that turns out really well for you. Okay? All right. Well, that was so cool, Scorpio. I really like that. I'm glad. It seems like we really got to the bottom of, you know, some issues here, some things that don't serve you. And these cards are, a lot of these are major, you know, cards, and especially this one, this major arcana here, and, you know, this moon card here, and the strength card. I mean, these are just telling me that this is life-changing stuff coming your way. And then we have these, you know, cards here that give you the strength and this power. Like, it's just amazing, amazing. All right, well, that was really fun, Scorpio, and I'm so glad that I got to see what was going on with you, and I feel your energy is like on fire right now. I feel like it's just deep and on fire, and I can also feel like kind of like a warming of the heart or emotions, because I think that it's been too long since you looked inside yourself, and it's been too long since you even paid attention to yourself like that, like in going inward. And I just feel very good about it. So thank you for that. That was your December 2019 reading. And I will be doing a reading for the year 2020. And that's going to be in January. And it's going to have the 12 cards for the full month cycle of the year. And we're going to find out. Maybe we'll find out exactly what that thing you can't comprehend, that really special opportunity is going to be. All right. Well, thank you so much, Scorpio, and I'll see you next month. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to like and share and comment and subscribe, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to really keep these messages coming. So thank you so much. All right. Now, bye.